The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Inside, here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Miller. On the wing, Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Up and over Doncic. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Here's Williams. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Ball. LeBron with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Pass to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball surveys the floor. Ball with another miss. Here's Doncic. And here's Hachimura. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Now here's Miller. Back to Ball. Deflected. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Miller outside. Williams with it. He's defended by Hayes. Three-point Bridges. He drops it from range.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score door.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Here's Goodwin. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
The offensive rebound. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Bridges has got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Ball. This one for 3. That shot off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Goodwin. To the left side wing. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hornets with a lead. Ball outside. Miller outside. Back to ball. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Count that one. James has gotten his second bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Bridges outside. Here's Green. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Now, here is James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Ball outside. Pass to Green. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Green's got 6.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
And here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's going to inspire.
You
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Wide open look. Hartenstein pulls it in. Now here's Williams. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Shot clock at 2. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Here's Hartenstein. And yep, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APP sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ball outside. Sinks it from distance.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Now here's Miller. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before. For the game. And he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Inside. Over to the wing. Caruso outside. Puts up a deep three. The Hornets pull it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's ball. The three is up. The rebound by Wiggins. So it's Oklahoma City now to the paint. Now here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Miller. Takes the three. Wallace misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Miller. Clock at 6. Here's ball. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Williams. Dort, left side. Outside Joe. Over Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Hornets trail by 4. Outside Curry. Bridges outside. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 6 points.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe up top. Back to Hartenstein. Dort for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside, Williams. Back to Curry. Miller on the wing. Puts up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. They get it again. Outside for Dort. to end the drought. That one drops for him. So Dort got his first basket.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
It's Bridges on the wing. Off target from outside. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. To the inside. Dort. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
On the wing, Caruso. Comes up empty, down low. Down low. Here's Miller. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Curry's shot is off. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Wallace. Stolen by Miller. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Back to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 6 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Seth Curry.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.